Aloha, my beautiful brethren. It's your boy, Narmak. Today I'll be answering some of the most pressing questions our universe has to offer, asked by you, the people. I made a Q&A announcement a little while back, and I'm totally not late on that or whatever. So it's time to dive right into these crazy, kooky, and kinda questionable questions. You guys asked a lot of different things, so I tried to pick ones that weren't too repetitive, considering 90% of you guys were just asking for when a sequel to an animation is coming out. I'm working very hard, my dudes, so please be patient. I'm a man, not a god! I'll start the Q&A with a big ol' bang by answering the most asked question. When is SpongeBob Anime Episode 2 coming out? I don't want to give a certain date since I'm pretty bad with committing to dates for my animations, as I'm sure some of you may have figured out with previous releases. So if you watched my last video, you would know how much work it takes to make even one episode of the SpongeBob anime. All I want to let you know is that it is being worked on, and I plan to commit fully to it after I release one more animation that I have planned, which is another parody anime opening. Oh boy! Ghost Killer 66 asks, are you ever going to answer any of these questions? No. Lonely Matt asks, are you planning on adapting other old shows into anime style? Well, I do love making these parody anime openings for just literally about anything, not even necessarily shows. I just like to take something and inject it with that anime juice right up its vein. And as long as I can find music that won't get my ass blasted by YouTube with copyright claims, I'll be making parody anime openings. They're really fun to do. Flapping Bird Abo asks, what is your real name and age? Smiley face. Alright guys, you ready? So, my real name is actually super insane, man. I tried to hide it so well, and I'm not surprised that nobody has ever figured it out. Alright, here it is. My name is Narmak, but backwards. Cameron. Yeah, I'm a genius. And age-wise, Mother Time has aged me like a fine wine to the age of 24. Young thuggin'. Stupid Stop Motions asks, do you have a boyfriend? Asking for a good bud of mine. Unfortunately for your friend, I am not gay. I do like me some lovely ladies. However, I am gay. That is the acronym. Good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Also, great, awesome, yes. So I don't have any smooches for your bud, but what I do have is Exodia, the Forbidden One! Witness the true power of a god! Exodia, obliterate! Justify Zero asks, what is your favorite anime? Well, that's an easy one. Naruto! Specifically part 1. It has everything, honestly. An awesome art style, sick characters, delectable animation where it matters, and baller music, where they mix traditional Japanese instruments with shredding electric guitars. Of course, Naruto part 1 is pretty in the past, so a more recent answer, I guess, would be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. When an anime is too weird, even by anime standards, you know you got a good one. Honestly, I'm not a gigantic fan of a lot of anime nowadays. I think that the characters, cliches, and stories of most generic anime shows aren't that interesting, even if they do look pretty. But I do love me some other anime like Vinland Saga, Samurai Champloo, One Punch Man, Hunter x Hunter, and a few more. Alstolfo the Sucker asks, what is the weirdest thing you've ever thought of while making a video? Ooh, well, many things actually. Let me think.
Hey there, buddy, how you doing? I'm a manifestation of your consciousness. Now let's think of something besides those sticky little aberrations.
Okay.
How about chicken nuggies?
Yeah, chicken nuggies.
Me, or chalky milk?
Chalky milk, yeah.
Don't you, big boy? And how about Danny DeVito, maybe?
What?
Yeah, you like nerdfuls?
No.
Look at me, Narmak. Look at me, I'm talking to you.
G-Burn asks, do you gain enough money to live from your effort, or do you need other work? You know, that's a really good question, Mr. Byrne. Generally, YouTube favors quantity over quality. Releasing often and more consistently will do you well, while releasing infrequently for a couple of big video drops will be nice when you release them, but not help you out between videos. On top of that, YouTube seems to have a freaking target on my head when companies hit me with copyright claims, or YouTube hits me with like random takedowns for reasons like, it's not suitable for children. Even having one video affected like this could waste months of work. Honestly, it's really rough and not fun. I could just release super simple cheesy animations about whatever is popular every week to keep the money rolling, but that just ain't me. I love me some quality animation. So, instead, I look to things like Patreon or sponsorships to keep me afloat, and honestly, it's doing really well for me in making sure I have the space to animate. I'm really grateful. And none have me as grateful as the sponsor of this video, Raycon. The folks over at Raycon sent me a pair of the everyday earbuds, a slick pair of wireless Bluetooth earbuds. And getting a free pair of earbuds that are this good? You know I gotta hop on that. No, but really, I tried the everyday earbuds for a few days while I went out on my jog, and they're pretty damn comfortable. Usually I'll listen to some OSTs to get me inspired for my next animation, and the everyday earbuds were super solid for this. They don't stick out of your ear, and they come with 4 different gel tips to get that snug fit in your ear. The standard ones work for me, but they got you covered for all shapes and sizes. Raycon also made sure that they lasted long, up to 32 hours on one full charge. But I think that the best part is how affordable they are. An animator's salary ain't that good, and even if they didn't send me a pair, I'd still be able to get these at a dank price compared to other name brands. The cherry on top is that they come with a 45-day free return policy. So if they aren't for you, no worries, just go ahead and send them back. Honestly, that's pretty big confidence in their product if they're going to give you 1.5 months to return them. So I definitely give them a go if you're looking for some quality but affordable earbuds. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/narmak to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. And thank you to Raycon for supporting the channel. Bagelboy asks, do you have an Instagram/Twitter account, and if not, are you gonna make one? Promotion time! I do have a Twitter and an Instagram. I'll usually post on Twitter some spicy Narmak thoughts, while retweeting the spectacular artists and animators that I follow. While on Instagram, you can learn about my dank daily life through my stories. I also try to respond to most messages on Instagram, so give me a follow and shoot me a message and I'll try to get to it. Lastly, I do have an amazing Discord, Narmak's Naughty Neanderthals, and we're currently hosting a cool event with prizes. All you have to do is make an original sticker for the Discord to use, and you can win some big buckaroonies. Check out all of this in the description below. dashingfire asks, do you do all the voices for your animations? Well, for most of my videos I do try to get away with voicing every character because voice acting is hella fun. I even voiced Japanese Shrek in my Shrekfest submission. But recently I've been looking for other VAs to help out because I am a shite voice actor, and honestly it's better to leave it to the professionals. axzblade asks, who is your favorite waifu? Well, obviously, it's the loveliest fictional character ever to grace us with their presence. My guy. That radiant bowl haircut, that skin-tight green suit, oh, that impeccable smile. Man's got it all. And the way he says, Kakashi. Perfection. No homo, though. Bloody Rose 8742 asks, hey Narmak, I was wondering if you could do something on My Little Pony. It doesn't have to be serious or anything, I just think that the way you do everything would make My Little Pony very entertaining. Oh, Bloody Rose, Bloody Rose. I'd rather die. Ellys asks, were you ever inspired by anyone to animate? Well, yeah, for sure. If we're talking about specific animators, my biggest inspiration is definitely Norio Matsumoto, aka the guy who animated all the best fights in Naruto Part 1. His style and focus on character movement is really amazing. Generally though, I am a big fan of the classic DC cartoons, like Batman the Animated Series and Justice League. Best cartoon series ever, don't at me. Your announcer asks, the gas station is 5 miles away. It takes 10 minutes to walk a mile. Why hasn't my dad come back? Well, because he isn't your daddy. I am. Come here, boy. Soliana asks, how did the collab with Romy happen? Did he approach you or the other way around? After opening one, I started looking for covers of anime openings because in my foolish naive mind, I thought that covers were safe from Susan's copyright wrath. I discovered Romy's covers while searching, and honestly, he is the outright best cover artist for anime songs on YouTube. I also feel like his music tastes are pretty similar to mine, judging from his inspirations and his originals, so we have that connection. We're connected, Romy, you and me. Oh yeah. Fear asks, what is the secret formula? Fear, here's the answer. It's ass. Yeah, ass. That is the acronym ASS. After School Snacks. Just toss any Go-Gurt or Doritos into that patty and you got yourself a crusty delight. Drip Ackerman asks, all these questions are dumb. Time for a real question. What's the rarest Pokemon card that you have? Oh hell yeah, let me bring out that motherload. It's definitely gotta be this bad boy over here. Look how shiny. Coffee and Green Tea asks, what are your favorite games? Listen guys, I'm a gamer. With a capital G. I am an elite breed of gaming that isn't common in this world. I like to smash ass in Smash, conquer empires in Civ 6, save the human race from annihilation in XCOM, and fit the little pieces in Tetris. I play a bunch of games really, but lately I'm really into strategy and turn-based games where I can take my time and think. Also, and I'm kind of ashamed to admit this, but I've been playing a lot of League of Legends lately. I've never really played a MOBA before this year, and the iron grip that parasitic game has on me is draining my soul. Worst game ever. I'll probably play it after this video. Indigo asks, question, where are you from? My buoyant booty was born and raised in the amazing state of California, home of deathly droughts and exorbitant housing prices. Ah, what a wonderful state. That's where I currently live, though maybe I'll move someday. Kimberly Pycon asks, Narmak, have you been drinking water? It is very important to drink water, sir. Yes, I've been drinking water. It's great. I drink water 24/7. I am literally made out of water. H2O is my hoe. And the final question comes from Yandir Beef. I'm not sure if I'm late to the question party, but I have a question. How are you doing, Narmak? Wow. Most of these questions were just people asking about my work, you know, my next release, when they can get the next piece of content. But this question, I can't believe it, it's all about me, about how I'm feeling, the man, the being. Oh, it feels so good to finally be appreciated. Thank you. But to answer your question, I think I'm feeling like I want to dye my hair. I've only done it once, but I think getting some crazy color on that would be really cool. And that's a wrap. Thank you to everyone who asked a question. I hope you learned a little bit about me and what makes me tick. I put a lot of effort into not only my animations, but fun videos like these, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, feel free to leave a like, check out my socials and the Discord, support on Patreon, or grab my merch on newmeland.com if you want to basically be my pimp, and make sure you're keeping yourself happy, healthy, and lively. And call your mom sometimes, she's worried about you. Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.